from the local business department, and also the Health Commission, Mr. Li Yang. Now, first we will have Mr. Li Yang to brief you on the latest COVID-19 containment in Hubei. As of the 28th of May 2020, Hubei reported 68,000 confirmed cases, including over 40,000 in Wuhan and another over 10,000 in other parts of Hubei. For the over past 24 years, there has been no new reported cases, no new confirmed cases, and we have for consecutively 85 days reported no new cases. As of the 28th of May 2020, there has been still 5 confirmed cases in Hubei, including 2 severe cases and 0 suspected case. And the total deaths amounted to over 4,500. And over the past 24 hours, there are 2 asymptomatic cases, and 9 cases have been released from demissioned from the hospital. Now, we'd like to invite Director General Yang Yun to brief you on the economic boosting policies in Hubei province. Dear members from the press, good afternoon. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone for your interest in Hubei's policies on boosting the economic performance and consumption. The Hubei provincial government and the Hubei Party Committee attached great importance to this regard. We have just released a policy incentive, including a package of measures to boost consumption and economic performance in Hubei. I'd like to brief you on our work in 3 areas. First, the background of the measures. Consumption is very important and one of the 3 drivers of economic performance. In 2020, the social commodity revenue amounted to over 2 trillion RMB in Hubei. This has become the cornerstone of our local economy. This year, during the COVID-19 outbreak, the economy has been plunged, especially the catering, tourism, hotel service, the car sales, and other industries have been greatly affected. In order to facilitate the revival of the market consumption and boost consumption confidence in the market, on the one hand, we are strengthening efforts on COVID-19 containment. On the other hand, we are boosting market consumption and respond to the call of the Central Party Committee of the CPC for market economy recovery and boosting the market confidence. And this is especially needed during this time conjuncture to boost the market confidence. And we'd like to boost the capacity for consumption. The introduction of the measures highlighted 6 points where we need to focus on. Secondly, the major content of our measures. The measures will strengthen our efforts in 3 aspects. First, we will strengthen our product consumption or the traditional consumption. Second, we will boost consumption of the traditional consumption and the new way of consumption. And we will focus our efforts in 5 aspects. First, we will expand the catering, the consumption in catering and wholesales, and also release the potential of the massive consumption in the public. And third, boost consumption in the tourism industry. Fourth, we will boost actions and carry out more consumption measures. And these are all necessary to upgrade the local consumption. We have outlined 30 measures in the new package plan, and the effects will be seen from three perspectives. First, we will launch a June online shopping festival for our people and release consumption coupons and shopping coupons and tourism coupons, and facilitate the approval of the household loans. These are the measures to be taken to boost confidence in consumption and release the potential of our people in consumption. Second, we will focus on the market entities. We will promote sales in the new energy cars. We will carry out the exemption of tax on the purchase of new energy cars and promote and carry out preferential policies in the consumption in the rural areas, and also the 5G service. We will ensure the 5G service is applicable in the tourism industry. We will speed up the circulation of production and consumption. We will also act on the guidelines of the local party committees and hold expos, cultural festivals. These are the measures to facilitate the building of cultural cities in the local area. And we will also encourage the procurement of the rural area to boost both the supply and the demand end. We will also try to make efforts to make sure these measures are fully implemented. And the Hubei Provincial Party Committee attaches great importance to this regard and has provided a large number of policy incentives. We need to put these measures into concrete actions. First, we need to gain a good understanding of these measures and make a big publicity effort. We need to help the enterprises and the people to gain more confidence and gain better understanding of these measures. We will also need to the local government at all levels will also need to read into these policies and study through these policies and put forward concrete plans that are necessary to put these policies into actions. We will also stick to the current platform, a joint conference platform on the consumption in order to boost market confidence and the consumption. So much for my part. Now the floor is open for questions. Please identify yourself before raising questions. I'm from Central China News. The measures focused on boosting the consumption and the tourism. So what is the consideration behind that? Can you give us more details? Mr. Tang Changhua will answer your question. To promote local travel, tourism among the Hubei people, the first idea is to fulfill people's aspirations for a better life. Along with our economic development, tourism has become a more and more important way of our people to enjoy life. And this And there is the demand among our people for tourism. The COVID-19 outbreak has forced our people to stay at home. And now we have gained a victory against the virus. So people have more need for the outdoor travel. And the second idea is to promote the operation in the tourism industry. We need to coordinate the primary level containment of the COVID-19 and also the economic development. So the restaurants and hotels are now restoring consumption. We also need to reopen factories to ensure production are resumed. So in this regard, the local travel is a concrete policy to boost the local economy. A third idea is that Hubei is not still in a position to attract outsiders to travel in the region. We are following the guiding principles from the central government that the cross-border and cross-regional tourism is not allowed yet. Therefore, we are opening the tourism for our local people. To restore the tourism is not optimistic. For the second half of this year or even next year, the tourism industry will focus on the local travel for local people. So we are promoting and encouraging our own people to travel within the province. This is a targeted and a precise policy. And we will do this in three areas. First, we will enrich our tourism products for our people. In line with our tourism perspective, we will greatly promote and coordinate the utilization of cultural tourism resources and urban resources. And we will try to deliver customized tourism service for our people and cater to the need of our tourists. And we will develop a package of areas, tourism zones. And we will also encourage the development of TCM-related tourism and big health-related tourism. We will also encourage the in-depth tourism, interactive experience tourism that people can enjoy richer experience. We will also try to generate more greater interest among our people in traveling. And we will also make sure health service will be provided during their travel. We will encourage the 3A level tourist attractions to release tourism coupons to the tourists. We will also encourage the package services among the restaurants and hotels in the tourist attractions. And this will help build a consumption chain and expand the consumption effect. And we will try to build new models of consumption. And we will also combine the high peak and off-peak season travel. And we'll also encourage people to travel both in weekdays and at weekends. And also encourage the online experience and offline travel. So this through these measures, we will try to build an all-climate travel experience. And we will try to build a intensive cultural experience zone and deliver a number of new products in tourism service. Thank you. I'm from Hong Kong Dagong Daily. My question is how you will carry out the June shopping festival. Thank you for your question. This is a measure put forward by our provincial government of Hubei province. Why do we choose June as the date of hosting the shopping festival? This is because we are at a critical period for resuming production and consumption. And we are in the end of the second quarter, so this will be crucial for us to increase consumption. So the June shopping festival will be very important. Now, for Hubei province, a lot of supermarkets and shopping malls are attracting more and more people flow at this time juncture. However, compared with the same period last year, the number has declined. The operation ability and the purchasing power has declined compared with last year. Does that show a undercapacity and of shopping or under consumption? That is not true. The fact is that from January to April, the total sales from offline shopping decreased by a large margin, but the sales from online shopping increased by 6%. So that demonstrates the strong consumption ability in our province. Now, what we need to address is the lack of consumption confidence. So we will do this in 3 perspectives. First, we will carry out a variety of shopping thematic activities in line with our characteristics. Second, we will encourage leading enterprises to leverage on the business forums to carry out a number of thematic activities. For example, fashion show in June. Third, we will encourage the big business circles, the business streets to provide discounts to the consumers. And actually, our leading enterprises are doing this. They are already taking actions to boost confidence in the consumption. As you know, June is a season for shopping spree. So we're trying to launch a number of activities to encourage the shopping and consumption. And I also rely on our members from the media to report more on what Hubei is doing, to report on our food, our shopping opportunities, and show what a fun it is to shop in Hubei. Since the outbreak of COVID-19, now for this moment, we are seeing an increasing number of people flow in the shopping areas. Until now, no gathering cases of COVID-19 has been detected. So we think this is an opportunity to further encourage the consumption in Hubei. Thank you. I'm from Hubei Voice. How will you support the China Food Expo? China Food Expo is the only national expo at national level, and we have held 28 sessions of this Food Expo. It is co-organized by a lot of departments, including the Hubei Food Association. The expo has played an important role in guiding the economic development. And this year we are going to kick off the 29th session. However, we are facing some difficulties in the organization. For example, the number of participating members may decrease, or there may be a lack of participation will in the event. For us, we need to shore up confidence. Since the provincial government still sticks to the plan of hosting the expo, that means under the critical moment of COVID-19 containment, this will mean a lot for hosting this event. We will need to strengthen the connections with our brother provinces and boost their confidence in participating in the event. First, we will need to have a sound positioning of this event. So what is the positioning of this event? First, we need to build upon our traditional commodity showcase. We need to attract more food showcase and the food experience. And also we will combine food and the clothing sections. We will need to open up new channels for COVID-19 containment. And against that backdrop, we need to leverage on new tools to combine online and offline expo. Another point is that we will try to provide as many preferential treatment as possible and encourage, and we will invite the help of our brother provinces. They have helped us a lot in the COVID-19 battle. So we are trying to feedback, and we will try to build this expo into a platform for showcasing the food culture and the specialties of our brother provinces. So we will provide the biggest preferential treatment for the displayers and the procurers. Last but not least, for our local companies and the local entities, we will not charge our local companies for participating in the event, and we will provide preferential treatment and reduce fees for their hotel fees. And these are the measures we're taking to boost the confidence and event. And we are seizing this opportunity to build the event into an important platform for demonstrating the food culture and also for the exchanges among different provinces. I'm from Hubei local daily. As the Children's Day is approaching, the parents are trying to take their kids out for travel. So should they pay? Is there anything they should pay special attention to? The National Market Regulation Bureau has released a new document on the wearing of facial masks for children recently. The first is a protective mask, and second is a health mask. The first type of mask is highly protective against droplets and other particles. They can be used in the protection against medium-level health risks and middle-level contamination. And they are protective during the flu season. And children are encouraged to wear them in supermarkets, in train stations. And the children's health masks are flat, and they can guard against droplets and flower ashes, and they are protective during the flu season too, and also colds. And they can be worn in the workplaces, so the parents can choose different type of masks for their kids depending on the different situations. In our daily life, the health mask will do for the kids. When the kids stay at home or go out for outdoor activities, if there is no gathering of crowd and there is a good ventilation, then the kids may choose not to wear masks. If you decide to buy mask, you need to get it from the right channel. We don't advise the parents to buy overly protective masks. And there are 3 types for the mask: a large size, medium size, and small size. The parents are encouraged to try first and decide on which is the best, which is the one that suits you best. We also need to pay attention to the following aspects. Before the kids wear masks, the parents need to help them read through the instructions and understand how to wear the masks and how to remove the masks. The parents should follow their kids closely. When they wear masks, the kids should not fight with each other or take strong exercise that approaches a medium level or higher level. If the kid has an allergy during wearing the mask needs to be removed timely. When a kid wears a mask, it must be kept dry. If it is wet, the parents need to get a new one for the kid. We don't advise you to wash the used mask. And the mask should not be exchanged with others when it is used. Well, today's conference has approached its end. Thank you for watching.